So whether your business is comprised of yourself or various members, you got to look at your business as a team. And what you want to know is, can your team deliver the products or services that this business is going to offer? And so does the opportunity fit the team's business mission? So is the market and the industry fitting what the mission of your business is? Does the team have what it takes to deliver superior performance for this particular opportunity? Do you have the experience and the know-how and the skills in order to make this business successful? Lastly, is the team well connected across the value chain? This will allow you to be quick to notice any opportunities, to take any changes or approaches as they become needed or necessary. So when you're thinking about your team or your team members, think of it like this. What separates great athletes from very good ones? Basically, you want a superior product or service, an efficient supply chain, and you want motivated people. Your ability to execute these critical success factors, otherwise known as CSFs, is the difference between great and really good. So what are your critical success factors? In retail, location, location, location. And in the high-tech industry, it's all about innovation and new stuff. In the recreation and leisure business, what are the critical success factors? What you need to do is identify and understand those. Ask successful entrepreneurs in your industry. You'll probably get different answers, but this will help you whittle down and understand what your CSFs might be. So what is the mission of your business? What drives your entrepreneurial dream? Nike.com, to serve athletes and help them deliver the best possible performance. With Amazon, it was to revolutionize the way people shop for books and to become one of the world's largest retailers in the process. You need to identify and develop your entrepreneurial dream. So next, you want to assess your entrepreneurial project's viability. Let's look back at the Nike case study. Nike had a good running shoe. They had the loyalty of the customer base. However, the market was flooded. There was a lot of running shoes out there. So what you need to do is understand how you will compete within your industry. As you think about your entrepreneurial business, you need to ask yourself some very personal questions. What is it you really want out of being an entrepreneur? How big do you want your business to become? Do you measure that bigness by sales, profits, number of employees? Or do you just want to make a living? Do you just want to be your own boss and be able to make a living? What role do you want to have within your business? Are you going to be the manager, the leader, the frontline cook? Whatever it may be, you need to identify that. And then finally, how long do you want to remain involved in your business? Is this a short-term business? Is it a long-term business that's going to be passed on or sold at some point? So most successful entrepreneurs do not regard themselves as risk takers. They don't see themselves as being quote-unquote a risk taker. Do they manage risk? Of course. But they aren't considered somebody to be risky. When you talk about risk and risk propensity, what you're really talking about is the probability that your business venture will not be successful. And the reason a business usually fails is due to some flaw in the business plan, or the business model, or the people facilitating the business. The best thing to do is address these flaws. Can you overcome them? If you cannot, you might consider abandoning the opportunity. If a flaw may be overcame, maybe you can bring in some expertise or technology to help overcome some flaws. Then you move forward. As you look for investors, there's going to be a best and a worst case scenario. The best case scenario would be that if there are any flaws, the investors identify these flaws and then opt not to invest in your business venture. Whereas the worst case scenario may be that they are unable to identify these flaws and they continue to pour in resources into your business. These flaws will most likely become apparent at some point, and you'll have to do some work to either restructure your business, redirect your business, or the business will fail. The next thing to consider is how you can shape your opportunities. First, you can choose different target markets. There may be a target market that may be more receptive to what you're offering, your product or service. The next, that the product offering can be adapted to make it better fit what the market needs. And finally, decisions can be made to pursue different opportunities. Perhaps you may work better as a distributor or a retailer or a manufacturer.